Hello everyone, before I get started and Hello everyone, before I get started on this video, I just want to say that I am a proud uncle again for the 4th time. Congratulations to my brother and his wife on having a beautiful, beautiful baby that I've actually seen through Skype. So congratulations, just want to point that out there before let's get going. Alright, tonight I got a chance to see one of my favorite all-time greatest, best movies ever of my life, of my younghood, of a movie that I saw when I was 17 years old, and I could see R-rated movies. I didn't have to ask for, I never really asked for permission. I just tried to look for theaters that would let me in without an ID. But this time, I could have an ID and be 17 and see whatever I wanted. I just didn't have a car, so I needed to get... Okay, anyways, I'm rambling on. What I really wanted to talk about is, this year is the 18th anniversary of Pulp Fiction, and I bet because Django Unchained, the new Quentin Tarantino movie, is coming out in just a few weeks for Christmas, his movies have been coming out, especially because I just saw Reservoir Dogs a couple days ago. I love Pulp Fiction. I'm just going to get it right out of the way right there. Pulp Fiction is the greatest movie of the 90s. It's the best film of 1994. It was robbed at the Oscars, even though I love Forrest Gump. There was a lot of great movies in 1994 that were nominated. But Pulp Fiction should have won that year. It did win for Best Original Screenplay. I love this film. This film is just another film that ignited my passion for cinema and just showed me new kinds of way to shoot things and tell stories. Because before that, I really was just into mainstream cinema. I would see the latest big blockbuster like Jurassic Park or E.T. or Star Wars. But I don't think I had a chance to see a lot of the more smaller films telling these crazy stories in such weird and unique ways. And Quentin Tarantino was that release for me. Now, the memories I have about seeing this movie is, I believe I saw Reservoir Dogs first, and I did share some of those memories in the Reservoir Dogs video. I was really excited about this movie. When I saw the trailer to this film, it introduced a new word in my vocabulary, the Cannes Film Festival and the Palme d'Or. I never heard about those awards before. I didn't know what that was. Later I would find out it was Best Picture of a film festival. That was really cool. I liked the trailer to this film. It was just introduced as like the winner of the Best Picture Palme d'Or award. And then it was this amazing, amazing trailer. And I was just so excited. I could not wait. That whole summer of '94, I gotta see this movie. I have to be there. And I know that I wasn't going to be able to get dropped off. I love my parents, but they weren't going to take me to see the film. For some reason, I don't know how it happened or what happened, but I got my awesome Uncle John on my dad's side of the family to take me and my friend. And before I saw the movie, I actually purchased the soundtrack. And this is the actual soundtrack that I purchased before I saw the film. Because I remember, like, Reservoir Dogs, there was so much great music, and this has so much awesome music. Just check that out really quick. Yeah, look at all that awesome music. You can read that. I looked at this before, and it's got a great, there's the disc. This actually has my receipt from when I bought it. So I purchased this on 9/27/1994. It looks like it was a Tuesday. And so I was just really excited to see this movie. I put a bunch of notes on here. On the back, I said I took the CD to the movies on October 14th, 1994 at opening day, and I saw it with my Uncle John, my good friend Steve, and I believe a friend of mine, my neighbor friend, Scott. And we saw it at 7:30 p.m., and here's just the great, look at that, all that awesome stuff. Yeah, check that out. I remember waiting in my room and looking at the poster that I had in my room, and I had taken newspaper clippings from the film, and I was just waiting and so excited to see this film. And when my uncle picked me up and we went to the theaters and experienced this film for the first time, I remember my mind being so blown because at one minute I'm laughing and the next minute I'm terrified, and then I'm disturbed because the scenes that really got to me the most were those scenes with Bruce Willis and Vig Rhames as they're about to have really bad things happen to him. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm witnessing. I don't even know what's going on. What's going on here? I mean, there are scenes of drug taking and violence and sex, brutal S&M sex, R-rated style. This film has just an incredible cast. Here's the DVD that came out about 10 years ago. This casting is just so amazing, from Uma Thurman, Bruce Willis, John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Amanda Plummer, Tim Roth. Who else is in this film? I have to remember everybody. Everybody is so incredible in this film. Christopher Walken, Eric Stoltz. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Harvey Keitel. Can't forget Harvey Keitel. Hundreds of years from now, this film will be remembered for its awesome writing, for its great talent, for being the second film from Quentin Tarantino, and he would go on to make so many other great films. I'm looking forward to his brand new film. A few scenes that I just want to talk about. I like the scene when they go to Jack Rabbit Slim's, which I wish was a place that existed. I wish Big Kahuna existed. Luckily, the Hawthorne Grill exists, and I actually went there. Well, it doesn't exist anymore, sorry folks. But in 1995 or 96, when these pictures were taken, I actually went to the Hawthorne Grill. And I'm going to try and get a good picture of that. But that's me and my friend Steve at the Hawthorne Grill. Here's another one. Here's me in front of the Hawthorne Grill. I went to the Hawthorne Grill and actually sat in the same booth where John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson sat, and I had a Coke, or Pepsi. A few scenes I just really want to talk about, and there's so much more. Maybe as I see this movie again and again, maybe we'll do more videos talking about scenes, but I just want to talk about a few scenes I really like. Yes, in the Jack Rabbit Slims, when Uma Thurman, Mia Wallace, and Vincent Vega, John Travolta dance, and they go to that cool, awesome bar, and they have such great dialogue and that great dance sequence that leads up to some really intense drug taking and overdose that goes wrong, and then, yeah. I love the scene at the end where we get Tim Roth and Amanda Plummer is robbing the diner, which I just talked about, the Hawthorne Grill, that was in Hawthorne, off Hawthorne, but not there anymore, sadly. And that speech that Samuel L. Jackson gives and explains this great saying that he would say from the Bible. It was once he would use it to scare somebody before he killed him. And now he's looking at it in such a new and a unique way that he's never looked before. You get hypnotized by the dialogue from Quentin Tarantino, and that's what's so beautiful about this film. And I also want to talk about Christopher Walken and that wonderful, wonderful scene. He's not in the film very long, but just how he explains that he's been carrying this watch. And you realize how important that watch really is, because it's been through so much. It's been through so much chaos, and so it's been up a guy's butt, okay? I love Pulp Fiction. It is clearly one of my favorite films, and it was such a treat to watch it tonight and get to experience it with a huge audience. There was actually a lady that was sitting right next to me that was reacting to all the crazy things I reacted in 1994, and I asked her, have you seen the movie before? And it was. This was the first time she had actually seen Pulp Fiction. This is how I felt when I saw the film back when I was 17 in 1994. What an experience that was. What a great, memorable experience that was at the movies. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to WhoYouTube.com. Now, just weeks away, Django Unchained, the new Quentin Tarantino movie's coming. I'm very excited. I gotta go see it. Let's just go. Can we go right now? Can I go right now?
Yes, we're going right now.
You wish. Gotta wait till Christmas. Okay, why can't Christmas come earlier?